Two UU spaces share the same architect, and he's famous. And he was a universalist. Want to learn more? Find out on today's 3 Minutes in UU History. Frank Lloyd Wright, an award-winning architect who loved designing things, writing, and teaching others, was born June 8th, 1867, and was raised in a Unitarian family. Wright's mother's side of the family was actually quite prominent in Unitarian spaces at the time. And his father was a Baptist convert to the Unitarian faith, who actually was off and on a preacher. Interesting story there, fun to explore in another time. However, Wright's father left the family in 1885. Wright had a childhood filled with shape, color, and texture. His mother, who was a trained teacher, worked to expand his knowledge of many things, from putting cathedral paintings and pictures all over his bedroom to specially designed blocks to enhance his ability to understand spatial awareness. Wright credited these things in his biographies. Now, there is many colorful aspects to Wright's journey in being a famous architect. First, it's known he attended Madison High School, but not known if he graduated. Then we know he attended the University of Wisconsin at Madison, but we also know he left without finishing. It seems that Wright's training was more of an on-the-job and apprenticeship style of learning. He started out as a draftsman, hopped around back and forth a few times, and then was officially listed as an architect. His early work history is also peppered with these colorful moments, which we actually invite you to take some time to learn about, because it really teaches about resiliency and about knowing your own value. So Wright, as an adult, was a self-declared universalist, and his life reflected a strong desire to keep growing. He was married 3 times, and he had 8 children. He considered his work spiritual, and when he had students come to learn from him, whether they were interns or whether they had fellowshipped with him, he actually billed that training as spiritual development as much as architectural or drafting training. To his credit, he has more than 1,000 known drawn structures, and more than 400 of them were built. Many of them are now protected as World Heritage sites and historical sites. Wright had a hand in drafting or designing a few different religious spaces, both in the UU world and outside. The 2 structures that stand out, the 2 churches that stand out historically for his designs in Unitarian Universalist spaces are Unity Temple Unitarian Universalist Congregation and First Unitarian Society of Madison. If you want to learn more about these spaces, we're going to include the links below. We also hope to profile each of these congregations later for 3 Minutes in UU History in the future. Now, Wright's lasting legacy for Unitarian Universalists seems to be one of following your own path, or finding joy when you seek it, and creating and teaching others. As you know, we don't tell you what to believe here, but we invite you to look at what Frank Lloyd Wright can teach you. Let us know, please comment. So thank you, because that, my friends, is today's 3 Minutes in UU History. We thank you for watching. We thank you for liking. We thank you for your comments, your questions, and we invite you to share our channel with your friends. Have a great day.